Obviously, America has the reserve currency today. It's a huge form of power for the United States. And usually what happens is they start off with their currency being backed by a hard commodity, something that is provably scarce, like gold. Usually during a time of crisis, these countries will, quote unquote, temporarily depeg it from that underlying commodity. And then, after a number of decades or whatever, they'll lose discipline and start to overprint it. And then they lose the reserve currency status and some new one arises. So in the US, unfortunately, dollars are no longer backed by gold, right? That used to be the case.
We're borrowing from future generations. It's time for us to get back to putting a priority on fiscal sustainability.
Trust us, the gold is still there. You just can't come and exchange it, but it's still backed by gold.
The strength of a nation's currency is based on the strength of that nation's economy. And the American economy is by far the strongest in the world.
And then I think it was 1971, Nixon, during the Vietnam War, I think they were having budget deficits and whatnot, and he kind of said, as a temporary measure, you can go watch the video of this on YouTube.
Accordingly, I have directed the Secretary of the Treasury to take the action necessary to defend the dollar against the speculators.
He literally says, this is a temporary emergency measure. It's not going to be, we're going to go back on the gold standard soon, don't worry.
I have directed Secretary Connally to suspend temporarily the convertibility of the dollar into gold or other reserve assets, except in amounts and conditions determined to be in the interest of monetary stability and in the best interest of the United States.
Trust in our institutions is at all-time lows if you look at the polls. There are moments in history where you have a great leader come in and change the course of history, right?
But I want to thank you all for being here. This is really a big day. This afternoon, we take a giant step to cement American dominance of global finance and crypto technology as we sign the landmark Genius Act.
Have we lost all discipline? I just wanted to ask you, what is money to you?
I'm not so sure we can count on the stability and independence of the U.S. financial system.
Banks in China cannot work with crypto companies, so they kind of debank them, kind of like what Elizabeth Warren tried to do in the United States. So they made it what's called a central bank digital currency, digital yuan. But of course, it's controlled by the government, and if you get on the wrong side of the government, they can just take all your money and shut down your account. So it's a tool, they're using it as a tool for control.
It is a big week for the crypto industry, as Congress could pass a series of bills that would be the first to regulate this booming business.
At one point, an employee stood up and they said, I want to know if this company is going to support Black Lives Matter. And I declined to answer. And so after the town hall, 300 employees did a walkout where they basically refused to work.
Say his name. Say his name.
Somebody on my team came in and they were like, I think it's just asking for equality amongst all people. And I was like, okay. Kind of this activism mindset had infiltrated the company, and I later learned a lot of this originated in the universities. They were kind of teaching about Marxism and how to speak truth to power and be an activist inside these organizations. John, who he's actually a veteran, and all these guys were posting in Slack about I'm walking out and I'm holding the counter, and he was one of the only people who posted. He's like, you guys can leave if you want. I'm staying here to support our customers. I had never experienced something like this as CEO. I was like, what is going on? Like, what the hell is Black Lives Matter? Like, what, you know? And later, of course, I found out they wanted to like defund the police. You might remember at that time, like every company in America, it felt like was putting out these flags and it was,
Oh, I remember.
yeah. We have a fundamental misunderstanding about what we're doing here. I thought we were here to kind of be able to create more economic freedom with crypto. And these people think that this company should become an activist company for social justice. If you're a content creator, you can have a direct relationship with your audience and actually monetize from them directly. If you make a post on Base, every post is a coin.
How do I get on the wait list?
I'll send you an
Okay.
invite. Yeah, I mean, actually, yeah, we can give you an invite code or something if you want to give it to Patreon members or something like
Oh,
that.
yes, I would love that.